sorry to say you're all stuck with me today, but we're about to learn about the ecosystem. We're going to learn about the ecosystem, and in order to do that, you'll have to know a definition. Well, an ecosystem is all abiotic and biotic factors interacting with each other. But in order to know that, you'll have to know what abiotic and biotic means. Biotic things are anything that were living or once living, such as grass, or this dying tree, or this pine cone. Now, an abiotic factor of the ecosystem is things that aren't living or never were living, such as this rock, or this fence, for instance. Let's just take a moment and talk about all the biotic factors of an ecosystem. Now, an autotroph are things that make their own food, such as this tree and the plants around us. Now, heterotrophs are things that eat food that they have to find, like this dog. Sit. Now, you might be wondering how autotrophs make their own food. Well, they do it with a process called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process where sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water combine together to make glucose and energy for the plant's survival. We are now going to look at a thing called the trophic pyramid. A trophic pyramid is a graphic representation of biomass at different trophic levels. First up, we have the producers. Producers are things such as plants that make their own food. Next up, we have the primary consumers. These are the herbivores that only eat the producers, such as deer and bunny. Next up, we have the secondary consumers. These are things such as omnivores that eat plants and animals. Lastly, we have the tertiary consumers. These are things such as carnivores that eat only meat. Each organism in the trophic pyramid has their own niche. A niche is defined as the total way of life of a species. If the species in the niche has reached carrying capacity, it means that the species has reached the max population. Carrying capacity is determined by limiting factors, which limit the growth, distribution, and abundance of different plants and animals. Ending today's segment, we're going to talk about the relationship between animals' predators and their prey. First off, we're going to talk about mutualism, where both animals benefit. An example of this is the alligator and the bird that eats the food out of the alligator's teeth. Next, we have commensalism, where neither organism are helped or harmed.